right, just get on with the job, because you know you got to play well to win this game. Remember, I know there are a few small things you really need to consider, but you got to move on.
Yep. Maybe some question marks about, can we choose to bowl from the other end? No, you can't. They're all involved now. Jonathan Trott, James Vince, Moeen Ali, they're all there now. Just get on with it, gents. We've got homes and hotels to go to.
We've got family too. I think it's the Giants who got to decide which end, and because they're the ones who are fielding. Yeah. So the batter's got to come out and play. Simple as that.
7th super over in T20s at the Dubai International Stadium. Is that the most at any ground, Maz? Come on, testing you now. 7th super over in T20Is, or T20s, Dubai International Stadium. That seems a lot for one ground.
There's a lot of cricket played in this venue. Pakistan used to play a lot of cricket here, and then we had World Cups, Asia Cups, Champions Trophy. There's so much cricket been played here. 7 number is not that big, to be honest. But in DP World ILT 20 is the first time. That's a real surprise for me, because this is the 4th season. I was expecting 1 or 2 super overs before that, but not to be. So this is the first time. Still really holding umpires right in the middle, just waiting, and slowly and surely Gulf Giant fielders are just walking on. I'm sure they've decided who is going to bowl. You can see who's going to bat. Lawrence and Hetmyer, the 2 big hitters in T20 cricket. Who's going to take the ball for the Giants? I guess Tushara will take it.
Tushara's got his cap off. He's handed it to Ghazi Sohail. They've chosen to bowl from our commentary box end. SC end opposite to the 311. This is the record for any ground. Most super overs in T20 cricket, 7 of them. Delhi, Rosha Kotla, Arun Jaitley Stadium. So number 2 on the list with 5. So it will be Dan Lawrence, I think, or is he just doing a jog up and down to trick them? He is. It's going to be Hetty. All day Hetty. So, Tushara, pace off wide of off stump. Make him hit to the big. He's now got that deep point back, Waqar. That's what we weren't happy with in the game proper. He didn't have that deep point. He only had the cover and the long off. So a deep mid wicket, long on, long off, extra cover, and a point man on the boundary. So this has to be wide Yorkers or pace off wide.
And inside the 30 yards, there's only Moeen in front of the batter. The rest 3 are at short fine leg and short square and a short third man. The third man fielder, which is a little bit wider, is trying to cover point and third man, and then we have extra cover.
Right, set to go. Super overtime. Hetmyer on strike. Tushara with the ball. Pace off wide. He goes straight down the ground. It should be a couple. It will be. Find a way to make 6 twos. I think 12, around that 12-13 mark in a super over is a pretty good start. You don't want to throw it away in the first one.
Yeah, you got to run hard. I mean, you might not be able to hit those big 6s. If not, then you got to search for run every ball. Some serious faces, anxious faces. They're just waiting. First ball went for 2.
Oh, very close, very close. They're allowed a review. There is 1 review available. I tell you what, he's walked a long way across here. I think they take it here. This could be crashing into leg stump. Hetmyer feels like he's missed out. And they will. We'll hear from Paul Wilson.
We've got an LBW review, give it not out on field. It's a fair delivery. Looking at split screen now. Roll this through, roll it through, roll it through. There's a gap there on the left-hand side. Keep rolling it through. Okay, there's no bat involved. We can go through to ball tracking when it's available, please.
Just awaiting the ball tracking. Looking where Thussara's arm comes from. It's very difficult to pitch outside leg and then hit leg. I think this is pitched on.
Ball tracking coming up now. That's pitching outside leg, so the review is lost. You can stay with your original decision of not out, Ghazi. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
Just outside, Waqar. It was worth a go.
Yeah, 100%. That was a real good delivery because he saw Hetmyer going outside the off stump and smartly bowled, nice and straight and a quicker delivery.
Brave delivery.
Bit of risk, yeah. That's what you got to take at this stage.
Lost their review. Only one in the super over. Lawrence goes leg side. Callers for two. Erasmus, one-handed pickup. Not the strongest arm and a bit wayward as well.
They need a big hit. They need somewhere around 12 to 15. That's the number these two probably thinking, or maybe more if they can. But first three balls, I think the Giants have done well. 2, 2 and 1 leg buys. Wicket will be ideal for the Giants. Viper will be thinking, why not hit a 6 here?
Nicely bowled. Callers for two again, and it should be relatively comfortable. Just putting something else out there. What about Khuzaimah Tanveer to bowl the super over for the Vipers? It's been brilliant. He can nail those Yorkers bowling from this end. He's got that natural angle that slants into the right-handers and away from the lefties.
Yeah, he's got a slow delivery also. You know, the back of the hand delivery, which bounces a bit more than his other off-cutters. Crucial ball.
Gets it. He gets it. Does Dan Lawrence. He was sitting back waiting for that slower ball in the box. Waiting, biding his time, and he picked it out beautifully.
Well, the first 4 deliveries were spot on. So good. This time he got his length wrong, and that's what Dan Lawrence was searching for, looking for. Yeah, this was hit-me delivery. That wasn't the best of the delivery from Thussara, and he knows that. 13 off it, 1 ball still to go. Anything over 12, 13, you know, you feel as a batting unit that you've done the job. Get another 6 here, you're probably winning this game.
This time he's out. He should be out anyway. And Dawson with the catch, so that will end the innings. The Vipers have managed 13 off their super over. Off Giants will need 14.
I don't think they've done a bad job as a bowling unit. Giants, maybe 1 bad shot. The rest deliveries were just where Thussara wanted. Fuller, and that last delivery, Lawrence wanted to go over mid-off, didn't middle it, and another catch for Dawson. 13, not bad. One can't say that there's a winning score, but it's definitely a fighting score for 1 over. 13 is not that easy to get, but who's going to bowl for the Vipers? Is it going to be Naseem Shah? Is it going to be Khuzaimah? Azhar Mahmood in the group having a long chat. I think he's asked Naseem Shah to get ready. You're the man, go and get this game for the team. Sam Curran has given the opportunity to Naseem Shah, but that wasn't a bad ball. The first one wide outside the off stump. Hetmer dragged it on the onside, and that LBW shout, leg by, 1 run taken, and then that could have been easily in the stands also. Lucky they got away with it, and that after that, the delivery, which was a yorker, and then he went for a 6 after that one. Yeah, that wasn't a good delivery. And off stump was put away, dispatched away for 6, and then Dan Lawrence is losing his wicket on the last ball of the power play over.
Tells the story of who's going to bowl. Naseem Shah. Angle back into the right-handers. Across the lefties, depending on who they decide to send out. Got some power. The Giants. Pathum Nissanka is a given, absolute given that he will come out. I would probably send Omar Zai and Moeen Ali. Thinking. Gurbaz just hasn't been in the form. So Shah's economy in the 3 matches so far this season, 7.91. Well, 12 overs. James Vince doesn't become an option for me because the running between the wickets will be required, and I know he's just not quite at his best yet.
Yeah, with Nissanka is the same issue. He's carrying some niggle in his hamstring, so he might not be ready for this over. So Moeen Ali, I'm thinking he'll probably the one, and the second one they have a little struggle. Maybe Omar Zai, not much choice they have. They have a couple of injuries there, so they have to really decide quickly who's going to go in there and win this game for them. I think captain will take one spot, and who's going to give the other spot, that's a big question.
The other big question is, what is all the kerfuffle? Umpires, I mean, now you've got Azhar Mahmood out there having a chat to the umpires. Name your 3 batters, so that's what's happening there from the 4th umpire. Name the 3 batters, and then he relays that to the 2 men in the middle. So I've been involved in a few super overs, Waqar, and this one's taking longer than most, and longer than it should.
Well, these guys have played cricket all around the world. So much cricket is being played, and still struggling to decide who's going to bat and bowl and which end and what's going to happen. Tom Moose got pads on, and you can see Moeen Ali, the 2 left-handers. Are these 2 going to be walking out, or is there someone else behind them?
Well, you can have any sort of night you like, but up until this point, he's now got a chance, Tom Moores, to redeem himself.
Those 5 runs you're talking about, isn't it?
He gets them across the line. There will be no happier man in that Giants dressing room than him.
I think he'll be happy that he's getting this opportunity. He's a kind of batter who can win them this game because he's a powerful hitter. All he's got to do is just stay composed. Sometimes he gets a little anxious and try to hit it too big or too hard and loses his shape. Omar Zai is also padded up, so now the question is, which 2 are going to come first? Is it going to be left and right, or the 2 lefties?
That's an indication that Pathum Nissanka is struggling straight away, so let's hope everything's okay with him. Little injury that he's picked up, hamstring. That would be a brutal blow. Helmet not on for Tom Moores. He's probably going to be number 3. Still going. Vincey, just go and sit down, James Vince, and let them get on with the damn game.
They know their jobs. I'm sure the experienced umpires. Everyone's having issues. That's the problem. God, move on, please.
Well, just a little bit of admin for you. If the super over is tied, subsequent super overs will be played for up to 1 hour. At least the 3-11 might be cleared by the time we go home. Each team is allowed 1 unsuccessful player review in each super over. Ball has been selected already by Moeen Ali for the first innings. The same ball is used for the second innings. Stop it, Bucker, stop it. That is just a little blatant, that, my friend. There is no need for that.
Still having a chat. Still not happy. Somebody's not happy. 2 umpires still having a word and not sure what's going on, to be honest. I think this is my guesswork, is that they don't know which end they're going to bowl, because if you look at Naseem Shah, he's standing at the far end.
He's not allowed.
He's not allowed, so he's got to come and bowl this end. There you go. That's what the umpire is saying.
Yeah, the fielding side choose the end that the super over will be bowled from, and the opposition must bowl it from the same end. We're not far away, folks. Not far away.
Sam Curran with Naseem Shah at the bowling start. Still having a chat, making the batters wait. God.
Everybody a bit busy, so I'll just correct myself there. I thought that both overs had to be bowled from the same end. They actually chose this end originally, the Vipers, and then wanted to change their mind when they went out there. But that was then they were told they weren't allowed to change their mind. Thank you very much to Taufel and to Paul Wilson for passing on that information. Simon Taufel's got a bit of work to do tonight. Might be getting a visit from Fakhar Zaman, I would imagine, if he's doing his job. Anyway, here's Naseem Shah. Oh dear, oh no. We've got a freebie coming up here, folks. We've got a freebie, that's way too high, surely.
These guys have wasted so much time hanging around. Naseem Shah could have easily stretched himself, bowl a few balls on the side before this delivery, and now this is a no ball. This, you don't really need to see the replay. This was way above the waist-height, so this is a freebie.
Yeah, he goes deep in the crease, Mo, but that's just way above. That's chest height. Okay, if ever you wanted to start, Moeen Ali, this is your chance. Oh dear. I think he's edged it. Well, he's appealing, but it's a free hit, Andres. Just settle down, can't get out. I think he's nicked it. That's why Andres House is appealing, but he can't be out.
have to have a close look at it. Yeah, the bat also hitting the ground. There were two sounds, and Moeen straight away looking at the umpire, thinking that it's going to be called a wide, which I initially thought that it was wide because it was way outside that blue line. Lucky Naseem Shah to get away with it.
See what he's trying to do here, Naseem Shah. It's been an interesting start. Man back at deep, wideish third and an extra cover and a long off in place. Moeen Ali's looking to go across to off stump, find something. Oh, it's another full one. I don't think that's too high. I'll just pick up one. The 2 off 2. Still 12 required.
Yeah, the plan seems very clear to ball a yorker, and if it is a full toss or a low full toss, still should do the job. The field is set for the delivery, which should go across the left-handers. The 3 fielders on the boundary on the offside, a backward point cover, which is more like an extra cover, and then mid-off. 3 men in the onside now. He's pushing himself at mid-on, going back on the boundary and bringing that third man fielder up in the circle. There's big room outside the off stump if he wants to slice it. Looks like it's going to be a slow one.
Too wide, that one. And they'll pinch another one. So that'll be a wide +1. Another ball not bowled and another 2 runs scored. So he's still got 4 to bowl and they just need 10 now.
Very lucky that the wicketkeeper got hold of it. Very frustrating for the audience. 2 gone, 4 on the board. We've seen a no ball also. Has to go for a boundary now, Moeen Ali.
Well, Moeen's got to get the bacon slicer out here. I don't think he eats meat, but just get the bacon slicer out. Get it over backward point. There you are. There you are. Spins away. Should be a couple.
Yeah, lack of pace on that delivery. He wanted a little bit more pace or a little bit closer to him so he could have hit over extra cover. Not a bad delivery. The third one. 3 deliveries. What do we need? 8 required. They do need a boundary here.
Tell you what, they should have to bring another fielder in now because they are taking their time. We have time penalties in a super over. Well, boundary required. 8 from 3. Mo gets it out to point again. It'll only be 1. Just can't find the timing. That was a better delivery. Quick, low full toss. Over to you, Tom Moores.
He did get opportunity on a couple of occasions where he received full tosses and couldn't really put them away. Moeen Ali, Gurbaz also padded up, waiting. Don't think he will be required. This delivery will decide. This is a very, very important delivery. They need boundary. They cannot afford to lose wicket here. They lose wicket here, they lose match. Or somebody else come in and hit a 6 and then it might get into another super over. But this ball will decide more or less where this game's going.
Tom Moores on strike. 2 to go, 7 required. Can he find a boundary for the Giants? Goes dead straight. He won't find it. So Moeen Ali, over to you. I think we've taken the super over equation out. Another one anyway, because 6 wins it, anything else loses it. Oh, not another no ball or a wide.
Really imagine another super over here. The amount of time these guys have taken. Oh God! Now, why do you need a drink right now? It's just only 6 deliveries you have to bowl.
35 minutes since the game finished. The game proper. 35 minutes.
God. And it all comes down to and they're still chatting. Umpire's got to do something about it. That's unnecessary.
Well, Moeen hasn't managed to time one yet. Can he get one out of the middle of that blade? Can Nasim Shah get the Yorker right? It'll only be one, and it'll be the Vipers in a game that was getting away from them for a long period of time. They've closed it out on the super over courtesy of Nasim Shah. So it's the Vipers who will remain unbeaten in the DP World ILT20 for season 4, courtesy of this super over win over the Giants. Their 5th win in a row against the Gulf Giants.
It was a game between those two boundaries. I thought